Hi everyone, I am the Minimalist VIPKID Teacher or Teacher Sarah. Today I want to give you guys 5 tips on working with younger students. I'm saving my favorite tip for number 5, so stick with me until then. I'm talking a bit quietly because I am in the middle of a no-show right now, so that means my toddler is asleep in the other room. If you hear any background noises, my husband is out doing whatever. So this is just real life for me right here, sitting in a no-show. This is what it's like. So my first tip for you is to always have your phone ready. This is my number 1 prop, and I use it the most with my lower level students for Google Translate. And the reason why I do that is we may be in a lesson, especially with a trial, where they don't know what they're supposed to do at all. They don't know how to draw on the screen. They don't know how to draw a circle. That's like one of the most difficult things that we try to teach kids is how to circle something, how to draw a line, how to match, how to underline. Having Google Translate handy is wonderful because you can simply type in, draw a circle on the computer or draw a circle on the screen and then translate it. And you can either hold it up and let Google Translate say it to them. You can hold up your phone and let them read what it says. Because I am extra, I try to read it in Chinese for them, but only if they're kids that I know really well. I'm not going to try to do that like on a brand new student. They don't need to hear how bad my Chinese is. So tip number 2 is to use lots of TPR. That's obvious. We should already be doing that, especially if we're working with lower level students. However, if you're going to be very minimal, using very few props or being prop free, you need to use extra TPR. So whatever you're using, double it, triple it. And that's going to help your kids understand you even more. Before I came to VIPKID, I was a public school teacher, a high school foreign language teacher, and I used TPR all day long. That was my life. That was just part of how I would talk to my students to get them to understand me. So the more of that you can throw in, the better. Number 3. Engage, be friendly, and my tip I tell all of my new recruitees is act like a kindergarten teacher who's had 3 cups of coffee. If you have to drink those 3 cups of coffee, get yourself in the kitchen and do it. If you can handle it with just 1 cup or, without any coffee at all, props to you. But if you can get that pumped up energy like a kindergarten teacher, hyped up, woo, whatever, that's what you need to do. That's what's going to engage the students. That's what's going to take the place of the props. They don't care about the little bitty silly things. They care about you being an entertaining, engaging teacher. That doesn't have to be with holding up little pictures and little stars. That there can be other ways to bring the students into the lesson. I definitely use my phone a lot as my prop. You can hold it up to show different pictures, show videos, play music, etc. The next tip is to take note of students who are a little more difficult to entertain, who are not quite engaged and focused on the lesson. And sorry if I'm looking down, I've got my computer here and I'm also checking to make sure that no student pops up because I'm in a no-show right now. Take note of those students. That way going into the next class, I need to be a little bit more prepared for this student. I need to be more prepared to get them to really focus on the lesson, to stay concentrated, and that's hard for those low levels. I know that's really tough. Now, finally, the last tip, and the one that I think is the most important, is to yell mama or baba for mom or dad when you can't get the kid to cooperate, or if the kid just isn't talking at all, they don't know what to do, they can't figure something out. When in doubt, call for mom and dad. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be embarrassed or think like, oh, I'm going to get in trouble. No, holler at them, bring mom and dad over. Involve those parents if you're needing that help and support for their student. Definitely encourage them to get involved because they know their kid best. I hope you have enjoyed these 5 tips. Be sure to like the video, leave me a comment of your number 1 tip for working with lower level students, and be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Talk to you guys later. Bye.